Today we're going to show you how to assemble your Fresca Sol complete. This is how it comes in the box. You're going to have one wing reflector, two mounting brackets, one socket bracket, one socket with 15-foot cord, mounting hardware to mount your reflector onto your brackets, and the Fresca Sol unit itself. First thing we want to do to assemble this unit, remove the wing nuts from the end of the compression rods. Just like this. Put your mounting brackets onto your ends. Make sure the top of the bracket is facing in. Just like this. Now we repeat the process, same thing at the other end. Mounting bracket, top piece facing in. Those on. Then you have the brackets on. Next step in this process is you take your wing reflector. You're going to want to remove the protective blue covering. Discard this into the trash. The wing reflector then slides in between the brackets underneath the top flap. To mount these, use the hardware provided. Put the screw through the bracket. Then we put it through the reflector. And then we put the nut underneath onto the bolt. Just like that. And then I tighten it with the screwdriver. Tighten the screwdriver, holding the nut with your finger. Repeat the process 3 more times. One more on this end. Tighten the screw down on the nut. That end's done. Now we'll do the other end. This end is done. Now I'm going to finish on this end. I'm going to repeat the process on the other end. Once all 4 of those nuts are secure, next you're going to have to apply your bracket onto your socket. You're going to want to take a screwdriver, remove the screws out of your sides of your socket. Set those aside. And you're going to want to put your socket bracket. The socket bracket will not fit over this end of the socket. It has to go on from the cord end. Now we're going to put the socket bracket onto the socket. To do this, you take the cord, slide it through the flat side of the bracket first. Run your bracket all the way up the cord. And then it will slide right onto your socket, simply like this. The different holes on the sides of the socket are for using different sizes of bulbs. The larger your bulb is, the farther down you want your socket. The smaller your bulb is, the farther away you want it, so that it centers your bulb inside the fixture. Once you get it to the desired spot, simply use the provided screws. Now you're ready to mount this into the fixture. To mount it into the fixture, you remove the top screw that I didn't. Alright. Now we just have to install this into the fixture. To install this into the fixture, you remove the bottom screw, back out the top screw so that there's enough room for the bracket to fit. Slide your socket into the unit. Make sure that the cutout at the top aligns where the water inlet is. Slide it underneath that top screw. Reattach your bottom screw. And then tighten your top screw. You now have the Fresca Sol complete, fully assembled and ready to be hung in the garden near you.